What up, Scotty? What's up, Brady? How you, man?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right to the air is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now Jackson on second down.
Give me that.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Hurt's going to move him around. Right back to Swift again on second down. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
Yes. Ah.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
The throw here
to Andrews. Come on, man. Ain't no way he faster than you.
This one up to the 35-yard line.
That's stupid ass
up
stuff.
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
Yo, this boy just dolphin dive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away. And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left. And
give me that.
Accurate.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted.
There it is.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot up investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts, escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And connect, incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Come on.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's caught inside the 20.
I didn't even know you was that
Way in for the Ravens touchdown.
that's my fault.
47 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You want to put 20 on it? If I score, yeah.
With the extra point, and it's now
You try to say.
7-0 game.
If I score.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Never that.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Nah, I think you are. Nah, you ain't going to win.
Offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going. Not only
I know that's good.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Another throw on second down. This one incomplete as well.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence. I believe this one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions of the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Buying time to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Oh, I thought he was crazy. Lord Jesus.
As we step aside here in this second quarter.
That's it. Oh, he missed it. Ah! Good D. That's good D.
And this will remain a one-touchdown game. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Well, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Hurts. They'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
So that's what that elbow by ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now 2nd and 3. They run behind center with game one. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
18-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson now throwing on first down. Yet again targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before.
Oh, you ain't called timeout.
First half in the books. You're watching the
Let's
NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, but you could have kicked for 3.
Welcome back.
And then got the because I get the ball.
Ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah. That's what I said. I said you should have kicked for 3. You would have still had the lead at least.
One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
What? Word is bond, gangster.
Already at the line.
Nah, I ain't doing all that.
Set to go.
It's all good.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said,
that's live, Jalen. No, it's good.
No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we have to go out and win one from the
let that one go, bro.
Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On second down, Swift.
Oh, he ran into each other. They ran into each other.
He's got some space here.
Get off me.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke.
Bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now third down and 6 to go.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
They'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Excellent coverage there on third down.
Gotta hold on to that one.
Hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw here.
Oh my God. You gotta put it up over the top.
The Eagles unable to convert their
Gotta
on
put it over the
fourth.
top.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Number 1 fan. Darius, big play, Slay in the building. Can I grab one off of him? Can we get a pick?
Obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
There it is. That's the one. That's the one, baby. That's the one.
Jackson going to be intercepted.
That's the one. That's the one.
The Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. That to the sideline, and it's
He grabbed that?
Picked
Oh,
up
my
by
God.
Stevens. But just not a particularly confident throw there. That one, it had a lot
I
of air
lobbed
under
it.
And the fact that it's thrown out
I
towards the
should have zoomed that
sideline,
motherfucker over. Wow, he did grab it.
That's one that you go to bed dreaming about as a defender because that's about
crazy.
as easy as they come.
Give me
He
that.
set up the
Oh,
screen for
stop it.
Dobbins. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
I need that. Wow, I hate this game. I pressed triangle. I got finesse. That's a
for a
thing.
gain of 31. So the
This
big play
game,
means
bro.
just like that, they'll operate from the
They
red
got
zone
fired
now
for
on
that.
first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Underneath here to Hill. Touchdown.
That was a pig. They fucking let it go over his head. That's why this game sometimes is stupid.
And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6
Register the
points.
button you pressing shit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
That dumbass pig. We never throw that dumb shit.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here we go. Not a boot.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Back to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
No, it's all good game.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
What the fuck?
His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half. I know they just gave up a first down there. And for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings,
and he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tied football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Hurts will throw. And it's
That's a bad throw.
at the goal line.
That's a bad throw.
Top by Roquan Smith.
That's a terrible throw. What is he doing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
See, that shit coming right at that man.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are
Give me that.
going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use these, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times a play, you got nothing coming.
Yeah, and then by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
That one good for only 6, and it leads into the fourth down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson now off the bootleg. That's going deep for Bateman. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. How about this? A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Now a give right side Swift.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. The kick by Elliott is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. big spot, and he delivers.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the look. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. Hill shedding the tackle. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Jackson.
Give me that.
And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
I got the line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get the ball.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
I need that. Can I get that done?
And the Eagles have just about
Yo, can I get that done, Brody?
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
They'll try it now with Swift. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. So naturally, they will get right in and get the 1st down.
That's a penalty. And you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway. 1st down.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more.
Stop playing. 4th quarter drive, man. Square business. A 4th quarter drive like that go crazy. We got Will Kill in the building. What up, man?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Say nothing, though. It's going to be a boring game. You don't say what's up, Brody. I see you got C.J. Stroud and them boys. You just picking them for today, or are you like a fan? Like, are you from Houston? Or are you from Texas?
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Right back to Swift again on second down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Once again, it's Swift.
Good way to get up
here.
here.
To the 33, good enough for a first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. The throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now third down coming up.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Stroud on third down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Andrew Beck taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
One play has them to the 37 here for first and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Oh my God.
At the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Sheldon Rankins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's a nice run slant around, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. From left side complete. That's Smith. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Oh.
And he is into the end zone. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I'm going to prevent run outside. Prevent outside run that side.
They go right back to Singletary. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that one. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Oh my God, bro.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Get back there.
To Singletary running right. And some room to work. Try.
I keep pushing on one
Red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 65 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
I didn't let him score. I wanted some
Devin
time to get the ball
Singletary from 17 yards out. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And I can go for 2 if I score. And then I'm only down 1 anyway.
Scott on the return out of the end zone.
And
he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
I get out of bounds.
He'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
That's what I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talking about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And
oh my God. Oh my God.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play out.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Let's
They're
try that again.
Throw.
There we go.
And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
I got it again.
Play fake. Here's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this ball incomplete. To be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Goy. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
A give, Singletary right side, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 9. Now Stroud. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
The passing game was struggling a bit today, and that was the latest result. He wasn't getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 55 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, fighting through it. He's got space. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Give left side for Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara.
What's up, boy? How you, bro?
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
How you are? Good, man?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Hurts. And this really is incomplete.
Run them to the ground, bro.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And some room to run now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
We should have let that bounce.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
I would have just let it bounce and prayed that it went into the end zone.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down past the 15. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
He flipped him with the side of his body.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell in. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
You gotta get
Double
double him,
Swift
bro.
running to the left. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Good block.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Swift.
Oh, you got a
He'll be
block,
stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
All right, here I come. I'm about to quit after I score.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's the pick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays, try and go to those spots, and get your offense moving.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 4. It's a gain of 35. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
You gotta get on that pig.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy now to throw.
They're on the each other. What are they doing out there?
Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
How can I never get a run back, bro?
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Oh my God, I'm lagging.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you. Try it.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, it's Hurts.
What is he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? All he got to do is throw him the ball. What is he doing? Jalen, what the hell kind of throw is that?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Boy, I tell you, man,
extra pressure on that 3rd down
give it
attempt, and their
take
mistake
it away.
cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now.
I need one.
Play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Bro, you're getting cheated, man.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of
He
receivers to run
picked it
free.
up. Why are
There's
they
another
lying to
example,
me?
another incompletion.
I picked that bit right on.
Purdy looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Like Hail Mary and everything that lined up with you, right? I feel like a bum.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success. Second down, here's Hurts.
You gotta,
it's intercepted.
I feel like I got
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Yeah.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and it ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
I need that. To the house, too. To the house. Right back at you. To the house. To the house.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little
bit
bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Huh? Yeah. It's halftime. Can you give me 5 minutes? No? I can't get 5 minutes. That's crazy. No, I didn't. Hold on, I'm about to beat Juan. Oh, no, some dude named Juan. That's your cousin. He sound like he Mexican.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Yeah, so this is a Hispanic name.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
25, not your cousin. You be capping. 1D25. Juan said, when these nuts in your mouth. Juan, these nuts.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
1,000 kisses from you is how I get.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
I need that. Big play, Slay again. Big play. Oh. Big play, Slay. Big play, Slay.
certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
That's big play. Slay right there, playboy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Oh, yeah, get out of there. Oh.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit, because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. To the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Yeah, I ain't doing that again. Oh, good.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Swift trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Yes.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Oof.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Oh, Juan. Show me something, bro. It's starting to look bad for you, gangster.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
So they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy.
Oh, that's your fault. What are you doing back there, bro? You back there lunging.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run right here with Swift. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd down, Swift. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Quick slant here to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
On the tackle. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Once again, it's Swift. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now a toss for Swift.
Yo.
Now San Francisco
is going straight through everybody. What the hell is that about?
Football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Yes. Save it.
And that'll hit the
Damn, man, I can't get a good down to save my life, man.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Purdy to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Here's Purdy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Oh, all right. I only got a minute left. I just put a pick.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone.
Thank you.
4 verticals in the route.
That
Any
boy
other time
grabbed
of the
that,
game,
Joe.
I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is.
So
Ends
fucking
up throwing
Chase
the
Young is going
interception.
through every fucking...
Gotta have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Man, Chase acting like a man amongst boys.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, here comes Swift. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they were spurred on by a